The Washington Commanders are gearing up to storm FedEx Field for a crucial NFC East showdown against the New York Giants. Here's the lowdown on what the Commanders are up against. Let's chew the fat about Tommy DeVito. Tommy DeVito, the Giants' fresh-faced signal caller, made his big league debut as a starter in last week's 49-17 drubbing by the Dallas Cowboys. Sounds familiar? It's pretty much the same deal Sam Howell faced 10 months back. Howell and DeVito both kicked off their NFL journeys under tough conditions, but their tales took different turns. Howell clinched a 26-6 victory over the Cowboys, while DeVito faced a 49-17 thrashing. DeVito's road to the starting spot is a tale of its own. After his college ball at Syracuse and Illinois, he joined the New York Giants as an undrafted free agent. Post-training camp, he got the chop, only to be picked up for the practice squad. But with Daniel Jones and Tyrod Taylor out on injured reserve, DeVito's been thrown into the deep end, tasked with keeping the Giants' ship sailing. Saquon Barkley is the heart of their offense. Despite the Giants' offense riding a roller coaster lately, Saquon Barkley has been their rock this season. Racking up 673 total yards in 7 games, Barkley's responsible for a whopping 26% of the Giants' offensive output this year. He's been Mr. Reliable, clocking at least 70 yards in 4 of the last 5 games, despite just one 100-yard game this season. In their previous clash with Washington, he lugged the ball 21 times for 77 yards. As the Giants start losing key players, they're leaning more on Barkley. Case in point, he got his hands on the ball 39 times against the New York Jets, a personal best for the season back. It's no secret, but the Commanders need to clamp down on Barkley. Sure, it's been a hot minute since his 170 and 189-yard explosions in 2018 and 2019, but he's still been a thorn in Washington's side. If the Commanders can shut him down, they could hamstring the Giants' offense. Their defense is in a rut. Last season, the Giants' defense was the driving force behind their playoff push. Fast forward to now, and they're not exactly striking fear into their rivals. The Giants' defense is in a pickle after conceding a whopping 640 yards to the Cowboys last week, the season's second highest, only behind the Denver Broncos' 726 yards given up in their 70-20 loss to the Miami Dolphins. For the Commanders' offense, which is hitting its stride, this could spell another chance to rack up some impressive stats. Remember, Washington had a rough time in their first face-off with New York, thanks to Wink Martindale's blitz-happy tactics. But with the Giants' current personnel woes, the Commanders might just have the upper hand this time around. Since their last meetup in Week 7, both the Commanders and Giants have had a similar run, with just one win in the past 3 weeks. But the journey there couldn't be more different. The Commanders have squared off against some of the NFC's top dogs since their 14-7 loss to the Giants. And while they didn't clinch victories against the Philadelphia Eagles and Seattle Seahawks, they showed they could hang with the best, putting up solid offensive shows against tough defenses. If Washington keeps up their recent form, the stage is set for the Burgundy and Gold to bounce back with a home victory,